Hey team, it's Pete from calendly. So in this video we're going to show you how to use our amazing booking and scheduling feature within inside of the calendly builder. We're going to show you how to create an effortless booking system just like this one you're seeing on the screen right now. And also how to create multiple instructor or multiple employee booking systems to allow your users to come in and select the person they want to carry out that service with. Super fast. So let's get into that video and show you how we made this. Okay, so if you're familiar with the builder, we're here right now inside. Okay, so what we need to do is firstly head right up to the top and we're going to see the little icon and the tab there called booking. So let's click into the booking. So firstly then we need to understand what our booking event is all about. Okay, so what we need to do then is firstly come into create new booking event. You'll see below the ones we already created, the ones we just show you in that quick preview video. So let's go ahead and create a brand new booking. Okay, so inside of the booking then, we're simply just going to name our booking event. So you can name it to whichever you want to, and this will be displayed on the booking page and also in the confirmation email. Okay, so let's just name this one Pete's Test Booking, for instance. Okay, we can go ahead and add a description in there. Okay, so you can add in all the details that you need to about the meeting, and this will be shown on the booking page also. And we're just going to leave that blank for now. In the lower tab, this is where you can enter the location. So for example, if you have a link to an address into a map, then you can put that into there. And for this instance, we're just going to put in there the name of a gym. So location, gym 1, and so on. Okay, so you can click this little button here. Okay, this will send an automatic email to the person who's booked this event and confirm that their meeting or appointment has been made. So we're just going to leave that blank for now. Let's click next. Okay, so this is where we start adding our operators and also our services. So operators are the people who will be conducting that service. So whether you're a gym or you're a salon, you can add all of your employees into here if you wish. So let's go ahead and add an operator. Okay, add a new operator. Okay, so we're going to name this operator. So we're just going to put in test operator. And then an email. This is great because if your operators or your employees have different email addresses, you can insert them here and they will get notifications in their own email when they've been booked for that service or class. Okay, so I'm just going to put in this email here. Okay, so a description. So this is where you can put in whether they're a colorist or whether they are a Zumba, a teacher, or whatever it may be. Okay, head coach or anything. So we're just going to put in there head coach. Then you can put in an image of your instructor inside of there if you wish. Then you can add a separate color to each individual operator, making it visually easier for you to see inside of the booking dashboard. At the bottom here, this is where you can connect your Google Calendar. So you can either add your company and your business Google Calendar, or you can add individual Google Calendars. So if you have multiple employees, they're able to see inside of their own Google when somebody has booked their appointment. Okay, so let's click on to save. Okay, so now we've created our brand new operator, which is here at the bottom. So we're just going to add that operator. Okay, so this operator now then is linked into Pete's Test Booking, or it doesn't matter what booking reference it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and link some services to this test operator. Okay, linking services. Add new service. Okay, so display what the service is. So we're just going to type in here, we're just going to put in Zumba for this instance. Then we can go ahead and describe the actual service. And then here, this is where you can select whether the service is one-on-one or in group, which is multiple attendees can join. So if it's a class, i.e. for like a Zumba, we can have a maximum of say 20 people, 15 people or 10 people. Or if it's more personalized, it's a one-to-one meeting, then you can select that option there. But for this instance, we're going to choose the multiple attendees. So how many attendees can we actually have coming to this session? Let's just put in there 20. And how long is this session? So most of us have all been to Zumba, so I'm going to click 30 minutes. Okay, so then we can come down and we can put an image in for that. So if you have a logo or an image representing that service, then go ahead and add that inside. Then we come down into the tag sections. So this is where you can start tagging people when they book the new sessions. Okay, so if I had a tag for Zumba, then I would go ahead and add it in here. So I'm just going to add a new tag because there's not one existing. This helps you then segment your audience with inside of your free CRM. Okay, and let's go ahead and save. So now the service has been added to the list. So we're just going to add that. And as we can see, we've got the test operator, which is myself, and my service is Zumba. If I have multiple services, then I can also link that also. So if I do Zumba, if I do body combat, if I do TRX, if I do whatever it is, okay, I can insert them there. We can go ahead and add another operator to this service if you wish. That's entirely up to you. Okay, now let's click next. Okay, so this is where we come into the availability. When is this operator available for this booking? Okay, is it for the next 2 weeks, 6 weeks? Is it only today, next 2 days? Or you can indefinitely, or you can put in your own custom date range here. Okay, so we're just going to put in for the next 3 weeks. Okay, down we come then. So when is the availability? Is it every single day? Is it just Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Or you can custom select whichever one you wish. And what are the hours that this is available for? You can go in and exclude some days, whether that's bank holidays, or if the employee has holiday booked, then you can insert those days there so they don't get booked up. Okay, availability increments. This is where you're going to show the increments inside of the actual booking calendar. So we're just going to put every 60 minutes. Then if you need a scheduling notice, you can go ahead and add that inside of here. So we like to add 24 hours notice beforehand. This stops last minute bookings if you require so. Then you can put a buffer between. So if your instructor or yourself need a rest between each session, then you can put that on there. So let's just take 60 minutes rest. And then also down the bottom here, we can limit the number of sessions per day for this operator. So if you only have 4 Zumba sessions per day, you can also insert that into there if you wish. Okay, let's go next. Okay, so this is where you can start asking all the form questions. You can be as brief or as detailed as you wish. First off, as a format, okay, we have just a name and also email. But we can also edit the form questions. So here you can add whichever parameters you want in, and also if you go back into your contacts, you can set your own custom parameters if you wish. So let's click out of that and let's just click save. Okay, almost there. And next. Okay, so once a person has booked, okay, now let's sort out the confirmation. So do we want to leave a generic thank you message? If so, you can type that in here, which would be something like this. Okay, as simple as that. So thank you, that's your booking confirmed, or words to the effect of that. And then you can also put in a description if you wish, and also add a call to action on the confirmation screen. And this will put a little button at the bottom of that text. So whether you want to send them back to your homepage, or whether you want to send them to an online course or to your Facebook group, or it doesn't matter where it is, you can add that into that button there. Really, really simple. Or then we can send them to a custom page. So if you already have a custom page already created, then you can simply link that to them. Very, very simple. In this instance, then we're going to add a call to action button at the lower screen. So let's just click onto that. Okay, so where do we want to send them? Where's the destination? So I want to send them just to my homepage and select. So if I'm sending them to a group, we can just simply add this in here, join here, okay? And inside of your description, you can say, join my PT group, join my whatever group it may be, and they can click on that call to action. Okay, so we're happy. And that's all done. That's all ready to go. So how can we add this into your website then? Okay, so let's head back over to the builder. Okay, so we're back inside the builder now, and there is 2 ways that you can actually add your booking reference to your web page. So as you saw in our demo, that we connected it to this button here, which opened up a pop-up. So if I come into my pages and I take a look at my pop-ups, you're going to see the TRX booking there as a pop-up. That's very, very simple to create. So let's create a pop-up for the booking that we've just created. So add new pop-up, create pop-up. Okay, we're going to start off with an empty one. Okay, really, really simple. Then all we need to do then is come across into your widgets bar on the plus sign there, head over to your bookings and click onto booking and drag in. Then select your booking event. So we're going to select the one that we've just created. So Pete's booking test. Okay, very, very simple. As you can see, it's a little bit squished up, but not to worry. Okay, we can edit this by pulling it out and configuring how you want to. If you want to change any of the font or the colors to the branding, then you can do so very, very easily. So let's just click on to there. We're going to click edit, and then we're going to come into here. You can change the booking design layout if you wish. Okay, we have 4 attractive booking templates here. So if you want it to look like this, then you can have it like that. So we're just going to keep it for this one. So you can go in and configure your fonts for your headline and also general fonts. Then we have the step settings. So if you want to change the colors of all of the buttons, then we can do so here. So we're just going to change this active color, and we're going to change everything to yellow, just for this demonstration purposes. And as you can see, it's added it to the yellow. This active color on the box and yellow. Then we can come into the summary styling. Okay, we can start adding shadows to all the summaries. We can add more active colors. So you can go ahead and totally brand this out to your heart's content. Then let's come into the form styling. So this is on the confirmation page. So the background color then, that denotes the color of the button. So we're just going to change that to a red, just to get them to confirm. And you can go in and also edit the button text if you wish. So let's come out. Then, do we want to tag people on the new book sessions? Yes. Zumba. Great. Okay, and do you need to create a profile on the new event? Okay, so that's us pretty much ready to go. So let's save. Let's cancel this down. And then let's add this pop-up then to this button here. All we need to do is left click onto the button, go into the link setting, find the pop-up, select your pop-up, which is the new one because we didn't name it, and select. Save changes. Now let's preview that. Okay, so now we're in the preview section. Let's book TRX, which is going to be the booking schedule I've just created. As you can see, Zumba, test operator. Okay, we can book it for the 24th. As you can see, there's 20 slots in each. So when somebody comes in and books one of these 20 slots, that will automatically revert down to 19 and so on until it gets to 0, and then it will just remove it from the entire calendar itself. So let's just click on 8 o'clock in the morning. This is where we're going to add our details. And then simply confirm the appointment or the booking or the service there. Okay, let's close back down on that. Okay, so like I said, there was a different way of actually adding your booking to your website. Okay, so how do we do this? So if I want to directly add my entire booking calendar to this web page, then we can. So let's just scroll down a little piece. And what we're going to do is we're just going to create a brand new container. So we're just going to add a new container. Really, really simply. And we're just going to add it there. Okay, you can go ahead and add lots and lots of text in there if you wish. But all we're going to do is just add our booking calendar to there. Add widget, add booking. Really, really simple. Okay, select the booking event. We can choose the one we've just created, but I'm going to use a TRX one, which goes with this page. Okay, and as you can see, it all automatically populates it here. We can change the booking layout design. And it totally depends on how you want it to look. Okay, so we're just going to go for this design here. Again, you can go in and start editing the fonts and also all of the color buttons if you wish. Okay, I can click on to save. Now let's preview. Okay, so this was a normal screen. Now let's scroll down to where we just added that brand new booking in. Okay, so this is where you can add it in. And then you can also add this booking literally anywhere inside of your website, wherever you please. Okay, so if I wanted to book on the 18th, there's 15 slots left. Great, plenty of time. Insert my name and also all of my details in there and book to confirm appointment. Very, very simple. Okay, and that's as simple as it gets. So how do we add more than one instructor to one service? Okay, very, very simple. Okay, let's head over back into the bookings. Okay, we're going to go into the booking that we created before and we're going to hit edit. Great. Okay, now let's add a new operator to this service. So let's add an operator. We've already got some operators created, so let's select Laura. Okay, so Laura now is part of this service. Okay, we can link some more services to Laura if we wish, but for this instance, we're just going to keep it like this because that's how easy it is. Okay, let's click next. because this is where we need to add in the operator's availability. Okay, we've got Laura. Okay, group. Okay, Laura can take 10 people per session. And her sessions again are 30 minutes. You can insert the date requirements, the availability increments, the scheduling notice, and the buffer between, and also limit the number of sessions. Okay, but we're happy with how it looks here. Now let's click next. Do we need any extra form fields for Laura's booking? No, we're just going to keep it as easy. And also the default confirmation message or send to a custom page, you can leave it exactly the same if you wish. So let's go ahead and save changes. Now let's take a look at that back inside of the builder. Okay, so now we're back inside of the builder. So let's take a look at the difference in what this has done. So let's preview. And now let's click onto the book TRX. And now what you're going to see is you're going to see the additional operator added. So instead of going straight into the booking, now your users can now select your operator. So let's select on Laura. As you can see, it's all exactly the same. Okay, so we're using the booking test. We can select the date. As we can see, Laura only has 10 slots. And back and insert your information, book appointment. So now Laura will get a notification on her phone and also inside of a Google Calendar that somebody has booked. Okay, let's exit out of that. Let's just scroll back down to where we had this one. As you can see, we use the single TRX one for this because there's only one operator for this one. So let's go ahead and let's just change this. So let's edit. We're going to change the booking to Pete's test booking. And now what you're going to see, okay, is this. So we can go straight in and select your operator for that service. We can modify this so we can change the booking layout if we wish. As you can see, you can do it to your heart's content. You can also change all of the branding and all the copy with inside. And it works exactly the same. So let's just save changes. Let's preview. Let's scroll down. Okay, select your operator, Laura or test operator. Let's go for Laura. Okay, and now this is where you can start selecting, and it works exactly the same for both. Okay, so to view your bookings on your dashboard, it's very, very simple. They're all in one place. So let's head up back into bookings. Okay, so now we have all of the booking names. We've got the TRX, the body pump, the bootcamp, the gap, and the one we've just created, which is the Pete's test booking here. You can check each individual schedule if you wish. Okay, or we can just simply hit onto the schedule here. Okay, and then this is going to tell us when all of our schedules are coming up. And as you can see, like we said right at the beginning, is that you can add different colors to your different instructors if you wish. So let's just take a look at this one here, show details. Okay, so the gap, the operator is Laura, the person who is coming, and this was their email. And you can go ahead and cancel this event if you wish. So as you can see, the booking and scheduling system is very, very flexible, and you can create it to any kind of design or layout that you wish. You can add all of your services, add all of your employees, different Google calendars, different emails, or whatever it may be. Okay, it's so flexible. And you saw how easy it was to add to your website or into a pop-up. So the flexibility and the freedom of where to insert it within inside of your website or even inside of your funnels is really, really easy. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to give us a little thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video.